I'm Brian Professor B. Davis. This is your USF Dons post-game recap on Dons TV. Sunday afternoon here at the Hilltop here on where the Dons honor the 90th anniversary of the Dons baseball program. The Pepperdine Waves were party crashers at the Dons. The Pepperdine Waves, I should say, salvaged the final game of the three-game series, beating the Dons 10-1. It was scoreless until the sixth inning, where they ended up adding 3 runs. It was 3-0 Waves. They added 5 more in the seventh, 1 in the eighth, and 1 in the ninth. Dons did get a run, and the only run in the contest would end up being provided by R.J. Cordero, who ended up with the only RBI of the game. Alex Pham was 6 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, walked 1, 9 strikeouts. As the Trevor Kirsten was the wave stopper, would only end up holding the Dons to only 2 hits for the entire game on the mound. Overall, the Dons were held to only just 3 hits in the contest. Having a big day for the Waves was Brant Belk, who ended up in the contest, ended up going 5 for 6 with 2 RBIs and had 5 hits in the contest and scored twice. Here are the final totals of the game for the Waves: 10 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They end up leaving 14 left on base. For the Dons, 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error. They left 7 runners left on base, and that was the difference of the game. The winning pitcher goes to the Trevor Kirsten. His record goes to 4-3. Alex Pham was the losing pitcher. His record drops to 3-3. There was no home run in the contest. Time of the game, 3 hours and 25 minutes before a paid crowd of 426. A big turnout, maybe the biggest crowd of the year in this Sunday afternoon game on the Hilltop. So, with the loss, the Dons dropped their record of 14-10 in West Coast Conference play. Pepperdine improves their record to 11-10 in WCC and 20-20 overall. The Dons dropped their record to 27-21 overall. And then with the scoreboard over the weekend, St. Mary's took the series against the Gonzaga Bulldogs up at Patterson Complex up in Spokane 7-3. And then San Diego won their series against the Santa Clara Broncos 8-6 down at Schott Stadium in Santa Clara, down Highway 101. And then BYU, they won their series against the Loyola Marymount Lions, winning 2. So 10-3 Saturday. They were off on Sunday because they don't play on Sunday. So the Dons sit right now at 3rd place. They're tied in the loss column with St. Mary's at 13-10. They're tied in the loss column. Remember, the Dons do own the tiebreaker over both Pepperdine and St. Mary's. San Diego and Gonzaga, the Dons do not. And the Dons have the unheralded prospect. They will take on the BYU Cougars in their final West Coast Conference, as they will have to travel to Provo, Utah, which has not been great for the Dons in recent years. They have lost 8 with an 8-game losing streak at Provo, lost 8 in a row. They have lost 10 of their last 12 head-to-head meetings against the Cougars, dating back to 2015 in recent years. So the Dons will play the weekend series, the final series on the road, their final West Coast Conference series. They will have to take at least 2 of 3 down there in Provo to have any chance to stay in this race, in this very highly competitive WCC race. And St. Mary's still have a week and a half to play in WCC action. So they will play games 1 and 2 Thursday and Friday at 5 p.m. local time here, 6 p.m. Mountain West time in Provo. Then they'll wrap it up Saturday afternoon, next Saturday at 12 noon Pacific our time. That means 1 o'clock in Mountain time over in Provo, Utah. Catch all the action on BYU.TV. The Dons' next home game will be their non-conference against the Cal Golden Bears and that will be a 3 p.m. game right here on the Hilltop this Tuesday afternoon. Catch the game on the W.TV. For the latest news on Dons athletics and so much more, go to usfdons.com. Once again, the final score here Sunday afternoon here on the Hilltop. The Dons fell to the Pepperdine Waves as the Waves salvaged the final game of this 3-game set. They beat the Dons 10-1. I'm Brian Professor B. Davis for Dons TV. Dons TV in association with the Arena Sportsnet Bay Area.